Yo, what's up, family? It's your boy WilgansTV, and we're back at it with another reaction video. And today we're switching it up a little bit. As you can see, we're about to watch the 20 most controversial moments in football history. I don't know about you, but I be wondering what controversy these footballers be getting into, man. Like, what y'all really got going on for real? So, hey, without further ado, let's get right into it, man.
From Ronaldo seducing refs to Oscar-winning flops to one team even hiring a hitman. These
a hitman? For what? We just playing soccer. What we doing?
First, Man City took on Tottenham on December 3rd, 2023. With Arsenal at the top of the Premier League ahead of Man City, a win would be crucial. So Tottenham was hungry for a dub after losing 3 consecutive games.
Brennan Johnson's in the middle. Son will go it alone and score early.
That boy
on it goes to Haaland. Haaland, Grealish! City 3, Spurs 2.
Everything seemed to be going well until disaster struck.
Brennan Johnson in towards Richarlison. Kulusevski! What a header! 90th minute! Cross comes in and it's still kept alive, but now they've lost it. And Rodri plays it to Haaland. Oh, dreadful challenge. Gets away with it because Haaland kept the ball. And on it goes to Grealish. And Grealish is down the middle. And the referee has blown his whistle.
You can't stop the game when it's like that, though, bro.
What a
That's how crazy.
He literally waved the play on and blew his whistle shortly.
Nah, they bought him.
It was just that he had flip-flopped. Clearly he had
they paid the ref.
Why is the referee not told anybody, told us, why he blew his whistle?
Well, I suppose, well, that's not the conversation to be had now. The conversation to be had now is a player has reacted the way that he has. Why have you put a caveat at the end of your argument that it's okay?
Why do you think you reacted like that, though?
Because it was such a bad decision.
I said that Haaland and Kovacic and anybody else puts their hands on a referee, they deserve all they get. You're going to tell me we expect football players, when the referee has the most horrendous decision, we're expecting everybody to go, well, it's unfortunate, he's made a mistake, and I'm going to keep out the road.
That's pretty bad. But I feel even worse for Wayne Bridge. Because one second he's dapping up his teammate, and the next, his teammate is sliding in his girlfriend's DMs. See, Bridge was a Chelsea footballer from England, signed for a $7 million fee, and had proved to...
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a big bro code violation, bro. That's a violation. Your own teammate, though? Hey, it's only 2 minutes into the video, bro.
To be vital to them when he scored a late goal that knocked Arsenal out of the Champions League.
Wayne Bridge can win it! He has! It's in! It's Chelsea's night!
Okay.
It's Wayne Bridge! With just 3 minutes left to play!
But he was finally starting to become a top option. While Bridge was rising, he went to a nightclub in London and met aspiring model Vanessa Purancell. It might not be the best place to meet someone you want to date, but they did it anyway. Then they both became close friends with another footballer named John Terry. He had grown up in relative poverty, but quickly rose to become the captain of England and of Chelsea. With the quick success, Terry started to get an ego. His players were scared of him. They wouldn't even
that ego, man.
Bridge was pretty much
gotta stay humble, bro.
On the team. But Vanessa and Bridge split up after 5 years of dating. Terry started visiting Vanessa at their home, only a couple weeks after they had broken up. And so rumors quickly surfaced saying that they were having an affair. John Terry also had a wife at the time, so he had also cheated on her. Terry never spoke about it, but Bridge's ex-girlfriend did. And it made Bridge and Terry's football relationship hella awkward. However, Bridge had left Chelsea for Man City already, but he also decided to leave the England national team.
He's released a statement via his lawyers to say his position in the England squad has become...
What y'all doing? What y'all doing if your teammate or your friend do you like that?
Then shortly, John Terry was removed as captain of England and of Chelsea.
That's kind of crazy.
Rift in English players, making them each want to take a side. However, Wayne Rooney didn't seem to care what Bridge did.
No, to be honest, that's none of my business, so it's not for me to talk to him over that.
For a guy who's cheated on his wife multiple times, Rooney doesn't seem to have any good insight. So when Terry and Bridge finally met on the pitch for the first time, Bridge completely disrespected him.
And in particular those two. No handshake.
Okay.
Terry and Wayne Bridge.
Yikes.
Okay, he ain't going for that, bro.
I do blame Kurt Zuma, because he did something even worse than John Terry. See, in a viral Snapchat video taken by his brother, Zuma was caught harming everyone's favorite pet.
In the case of Kurt Zuma,
I heard about this one, bro.
Of the cat,
can't hurt little kitty cat, man.
Slapping it in the head.
What you doing?
It's a cat like that, and his brother's filming it, and he thinks it's all okay. That is really upsets me, actually.
But karma did eventually catch up with Zuma, because not only was he fined over £8,000, he was sentenced to 180 weeks of community service. And at his first game back, the away crowd wouldn't let him live it down.
Don't be punching on animals, bro. Don't get an animal if you can't take care of them, bro. Facts.
When one of his teammates was asked about it, he really made himself look like a clown.
I don't agree with what he's done at all. But there's people that's convicted, been caught for racism, and has played football afterwards. They got punished, they got 8-game punishment or something like that. But people are now calling for people to be sacked, for them to lose their livelihood. I've just got to ask this question to everyone out there, is what he's done worse than what the people have done that are convicted for racism?
Whoever was running the PR for West Ham was definitely having a meltdown. Just like the whole country of England had a meltdown during the 2006 World Cup. Wayne Rooney and Cristiano Ronaldo were teammates and close friends at Manchester United. But at the World Cup, that would all come crashing down. So when Rooney lost his head and tried to squash Cavello's family jewels, Ronaldo had to step in.
Wayne Rooney, he was doing that? Yo! At the sack, dog.
He's not doing anything, look. It's not until Ronaldo or anyone comes in.
I hope he didn't do that on purpose, bro.
I mean, still, look, there you go. The ref looks at him.
Say no for that, Al. Please tell me no.
Hey, don't push that boy Ronaldo, man.
Look at that. Did he just wink there?
I don't know, like, but
that literally made Ronaldo the most hated player in England. His next game there, the fans
red
made sure
card.
he heard it.
Ronaldo keeps it in. Nearly ball to Fletcher. Ronaldo would come inside. He pulled that one as well, but he's got the right idea in these conditions.
Rooney wants English fans to shut the up, though.
I said, don't worry about it. I would have done exactly the same thing when you're playing England v Portugal. He's a rival.
I mean, it's a, you know what I'm saying? They fight for their country, bro.
Frank Rijkaard did after challenging Rudi Voller. It was the 1990 World Cup, the Netherlands versus West Germany. Since Nazi Germany occupied the Netherlands during World War II, they had an insane rivalry. Many Dutch citizens still hated their guts, and they lost to West Germany in the 1974 World Cup final.
Following a little playground spat, Rijkaard came back with a spit.
Did he spit at Voller as he
that
ran
boy
past?
spit a loogie in his ear, bro.
Worse than spitting at someone in the World Cup is straight up cheating. France and Ireland went up against each other in a do-or-die World Cup
Cheating
qualifier.
is crazy, man.
France had won the first leg in Dublin, and now
I don't condone no type of cheating, dog.
Ireland played well, and it was 1-1 by the end of regular time, pushing the match into extra time. It caused one of the most controversial moments of football history.
Richard Dunn lost out. Oh, Henry! Oh, it's in the net. It's a goal.
The Irish players are appealing for a handball here. Now, is it control with the hand? I think Paul McShane.
That was definitely a handball, dog.
It was certainly a handball. He almost.
That was definitely a handball, bro. He literally stopped it from going out of bounds with his hand.
Reaction would be,
Come on, Thierry Henry,
And
man.
after that, the abuse that I got, I received letters, death threats.
Hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
My daughter had to go to school
That
with
is
a
crazy,
bodyguard
though.
for 2 weeks
Calm
because I
down.
was scared. We know where you live. I was in Barcelona, don't get me wrong, but my daughter was still there.
That is f***ing terrible.
The Irish Football Association had been planning to embark on legal action against FIFA over their controversial failure to qualify. Now FIFA, under fire from all sides, is openly admitting that they paid the Irish Football Association for its silence. €5 million, in fact, according to Irish media. The cash initially took the
I mean, didn't Maradona?
FIFA admits
Maradona did literally
against FIFA.
Wait,
punch the ball with his hand into the goal, bro.
Please? However, Sir Alex Ferguson doesn't need any money, but he should have bought the respect of Arsenal. Because Cesc Fabregas did something in the locker room that will be a part of football history forever. Arsenal had just lost their 49 unbeaten streak to Manchester United. So things got heated when they met in the tunnel on the way to the locker room. And that's where players and staff from both teams went at it. They started yelling at each other. Then shit hit the fan. Fabregas grabbed the first thing he could find to throw, a slice of pizza, and chucked it into the Man United crew.
Was it like a sly one?
By the way, Martin Keown is a liar because I saw him in front of me just punching people on the...
Throwing a pizza at somebody's face is crazy.
I heard noises like, what's happening? What's happening? Then I go out with my slice of pizza and I see Sol Campbell, Rio Ferdinand, Martin Keown, everyone pushing each other, Vieira. I was like, I went to get in, and then I didn't know how to. And
What? I'm gonna eat up that piece and then beat you up, bro, after that, bro.
Cristiano Ronaldo's
Just kidding,
name
I don't
is
fight.
usually mentioned next to Manchester United until he was betrayed. In 2021, he left Juventus to rejoin Man United after being away from them for over a decade. He came into an absolute show. 3 managers had come and gone. Erik ten Hag took over as the permanent manager. So when he came in, Ronaldo played a lot less. He sat on the bench, and this really pissed Ronaldo off. And finally, Ronaldo came out with a bombshell of an interview.
I'm not hiding that the empathy with the coach is not good. I'm honest.
You don't have a good relationship.
I mean, that was when he was like...
Good relationship, the empathy.
I'm saying, he was up there, bro. You gotta play Ronaldo, bro.
Do you think he respects you?
I think he don't respect the way I should deserve.
Against Manchester City, where United got destroyed, he didn't bring you on. He brought on other strikers, but didn't bring you on.
Sacrificing
I felt
the
insulted
team.
on your behalf. I was like,
Sacrificing the team for your own like personal stuff is crazy,
greatest
bro.
player of all time sitting
6'3".
At least give him.
But Man City is a good team, though.
Man
City is a good team, but still.
He said afterwards the reason was he had too much respect for you, wanted to respect you. When you heard him say that, what did you think?
What? Too much respect for me so you don't play me?
Excuses. I see as
That's
excuses.
crazy.
Well, everyone know that.
Disrespecting you think?
Exactly. This is why I say I don't have respect for him because he don't show me respect for me. This is why I like guys that they don't lie, they speak honest, they be frontal. And I'm not negotiating my morals. My morals always will be intact.
Shortly after that interview, Man United terminated his contract. He then joined Al Nassr, a club in Saudi Arabia, for $200 million a year. So without him, Man United is 6th in the Premier League. And honestly, I'd say Ronaldo came out on top. Argentina has come on top in the World Cup 3 times, but 1986 was the most controversial.
Oh yeah.
Maradona broke the #1 rule of football.
Oh yeah. Literally punched it in. I was just talking about that, bro.
About it was that the goal was made a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. And now, that's his legacy.
When I see the linesman running, I go out shouting goal and I look behind me to see whether the referee took the bait, and he hadn't. So that was it.
Whereas the boot of God changed David Beckham's life. After a 2-0 FA Cup defeat at Arsenal, Sir Alex Ferguson was fuming. He started screaming at the players, but aimed most of it at Becks. He kicked the bag and a boot launched out of it and hit Beckham right in the face.
Oh no, that's OD, bro. I've had coaches that yell and yell and yell, but bro, kicking a boot at my face is, bro, that's crossing the line, bro. That's crazy.
There's no way I could ever betray the trust of the players. Contrary to all the pro reports, David did not have 2 stitches put in his head, he had no stitches. So it was a graze, and it's dealt with the doctor, no problem.
No matter though. Why you throwing boots at my face?
And that's all there is to be said.
Graze or stitches? Why you throwing a boot at my face? It's crazy.
Left United for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
However, Rivaldo was definitely
Beckham was raw too.
Versus Turkey.
Tripping, bro.
And it's hilarious.
Everybody has their day.
It is a red card.
I don't really know why he thought that was a good idea.
Bro, the flop epidemic in soccer is crazy, bro.
As the first gay footballer, he was already one of a few.
When he signed for Norwich as a teenager, he was also different because he was black.
The thing that spurs me on is the fact that I am playing for black people who maybe have not had as good a life as I've had, who have been living in the ghettos.
Fashanu.
Put on for it, bro.
Justin, on behalf of Match of the Day, my very great pleasure to present you with this marvellous silver salver for scoring the goal of the season.
Thank you.
Nice.
On the strength of that goal, he became the first £1 million black player and moved to Brian Clough's Nottingham Forest.
Oh wow.
When he transferred, he didn't play
I didn't know
well
him
at
before, but
Nottingham
now I know
Forest,
you, bro.
So rumors started to circulate.
Shout out to you, dog.
It's very clear that Brian Clough's homophobia, the constant ribbing and ridiculing, did have a very damaging psychological effect upon him. At first, Justin laughed it off, but after this went on for weeks and months,
keep it on the
really
pitch,
did
bro.
begin
Like,
to get to him.
why you gotta judge people or like?
Where he had different levels of success, but wherever he went, he was followed by hate and rumors.
Of course there is.
or certainly was in the world of football, a very homophobic atmosphere. And so for a gay player to be in that midst, whether he'd come out openly or not by then, or was still the subject of rumour, it was a misfit, really.
After he came out, he got countless hate letters and other discrimination. So to leave the limelight, he went to America to teach football. But he was falsely accused of sexual assault on one of his fellow teammates while he was there. Ultimately, the pressure and hate caused Justin to unfortunately take his own life.
You see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, bro, what is wrong with people,
doesn't
bro?
really care. Because he
Like,
literally
come on,
sent the
dog.
fan into the heavens.
The Croydon magistrate sentenced Eric
Crazy.
Cantona to 2 weeks in jail for his assault on a Crystal Palace supporter.
Cantona arrived at court this morning knowing he'd either be free or in prison by tonight. Fans who travelled from Manchester were there to support their hero.
I mean, he really didn't give a f***. I honestly think more fans deserve to be kicked sometimes. And refs too. Especially when there was a mass scandal surrounding refs in Italian clubs like Juventus. In May 2006, Italian police discovered a network of phone calls where top league officials and club executives have been selecting favorable referees for their matches. If the refs made beneficial decisions in the past, they would try to get them
I
booked
know
for
they
AC
be,
Milan
they
or
be paying these
Juventus
refs,
game,
bro.
or really any other Italian team. All teams involved received point deductions, and Juventus was stripped of their 2005 and 2006 Series A titles.
Cheating is
Plus,
what's
they
gonna
were
happen,
relegated
bro.
to Serie B for the first time in their history. Also, for the first time in history, FIFA made an actual good change because of this goal that Frank Lampard kicked in the 2010 World Cup.
That's a lovely touch. Lampard!
Ooh.
That is actually fucking stupid.
I saw it bounce and bounce out, so
Yeah,
very
literally
frustrating.
go.
Yeah, and it's very easy to draw a line over that game and say Germany absolutely, you know, beat us comfortably. That would have made it 2-2 going into half time. I hit the bar in the second half on a free kick. We had about a 15-20 minute spell where we were pushing, and then it went 3-1, game over. But it would certainly have changed the game.
It's honestly crazy that he wasn't pissed. Zidane was definitely pissed during the World Cup.
What happened here?
Oh, yes.
Oh, goodness me.
A chest to... Bro.
Zinedine Zidane just plants one
A
into the
forehead to the
Marco
chest is
Materazzi.
crazy,
The
bro.
referee cannot have seen that.
What was the
A
reason
forehead to the
that
chest?
Zidane did that?
You live in America, right?
Yeah.
You know the NBA.
Yeah.
Trash talking.
Yeah, of course.
My trash talking was
nothing, very minimal.
Nothing
Yeah.
compared to the trash talking.
They
to
love
the
that in
real
the US
trash
though.
talk. Yes. He offered me his jersey.
Yeah.
I say no, I prefer your sister.
Yo, man, the
If
savage.
anyone talks about my mom or sister like that, I'm probably gonna do the same. But I don't think I'd do what happened to Andre Escobar, because that's seriously f***ed up. He made a
What
goal
happened?
on his own net to eliminate Colombia from the World Cup. His country, Colombia, had already been one of the epicenters for drug cartels, with Pablo Escobar just recently murdered there. And it was no secret that drug money had infiltrated football, with cartels betting tons of cash on the matches. So when Escobar failed them, they didn't take it lightly. When he returned to Colombia from the World Cup, he was confronted and shot in a bar outside of Medellin. The shooter reportedly shouted goal after each shot. Holy shit. Yeah, that's not cool. And I think this goes to show you that football has never been just a sport. But Suarez definitely thinks it is, because he was chill with cheating in the 2010 World Cup.
Man with this cheating, bro.
Oh, cleared on the line. The referee's assistant is flagging.
Uruguay ended up winning on pens. It was an obvious handball, but Suarez is still a hard ass about it.
I mean, is that cheating though? That's like last resort. Like he still got a red. It's not like he got away with it. He still got a red card. Like, I don't really think that's cheating. That's like last second resort.
Not me.
Like, yeah, the other player missed the penalty, bro. Like, I don't know, bro.
I can say apologize if I take a tackles.
I don't know.
Injury the player.
How do y'all feel about that? Like, I feel like that's like a last second resort. Like a game on the line, might as well take that. Like he got penalized for it. He got a red card.
Penalty. It's not my fault because I don't miss the penalty.
I mean, that's pretty low, but not as low as doping.
Is it?
Diego
I don't know
Maradona
about
was
that
tested
one.
for drugs in the 1994 World Cup. He was a legend in Argentina. They wouldn't be contenders without him. Just shortly before his test, he had been banned 15 months for cocaine. Unfortunately, he tested positive for ephedrine and was ultimately banned from the World Cup.
Analysis of the
Why you
urine
punched that
sample
bit in the goal?
have proved to be positive. The player Diego Maradona of the Argentina national team has therefore violated the provisions of the doping control regulations in the match Argentina-Nigeria. The Argentina Football Association has informed this morning the FIFA organizing committee that Diego Armando Maradona has been withdrawn from the World Cup, and until the case is finally settled, Diego Maradona remains suspended from all footballing activity.
A sad ending of a career for an incredible player.
Hey man, WVid, bro. WVid. Hey, you already know what you gotta do, bro. Gotta go ahead and like, comment. WVid. Yes, sir. Hey man, comment what you thought was the most controversial part of the video, bro. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next reaction video, bro. Out.